Oh my god, guys, guess what? The Masters of the Universe trailer has officially dropped. It has blown people away, blown me away already, and there is so much in here that we need to talk about. Unlike my last video, this isn't me just reacting and crying tears of joy at the end. This is the actual breakdown. We're going to go image by image, catch the lore details you missed, and then talk about whether this movie is actually going to be any good. Let's get into it. Oh, I forgot to mention, welcome to Redframe. Let's start with what looks like a simple establishing shot. You see a bird? That is not just an ordinary bird. If you're a Masters fan, you know exactly who that is. That is the sorceress. She transforms from the bird to the sorceress, and she is deeply connected to Adam's journey and the protection of Castle Grayskull. Speaking of Grayskull, look at the geography here. We see the palace connected directly to Castle Grayskull by a bridge. Now, I know some purists want Grayskull to be isolated in the middle of nowhere, but logically, if you are protecting the kingdom from evil forces, you build your defense on the front line. I actually really like this change. It makes Eternia feel like a lived-in, populated world, not just a set. Now, the controversial part, Earth. We learn Adam was sent here by his mom, who is blonde. By the way, not a redhead, but guys, let's not let hair color ruin the movie. He's working in an office, he's studying history, and he's forgotten his past. We get the he/him joke. Look, it's causing some outrage, but come on, it's He-Man. It's funny, and it fits the modern day. But the best part? The toy store. We see Thundercats in the background, we see vintage 80s figures. He finds the power sword being held by a Conan-style action figure. It's a great nod to the property's roots. But let's talk about what really matters. The villains. Mattel went absolutely unhinged with this, and I love them for it. We don't just get Skeletor, who looks absolutely perfect. You can't even tell it's Jared Leto. We get the deep cuts. We have Trapjaw. We have Beastman, who actually looks like a beast. And yes, my dudes, we have Fisto. A guy with a giant metal fist. They didn't try to make it grounded or realistic. They just went for it. And finally, look at Snake Mountain. It is literally a giant snake wrapped around a mountain over lava. They aren't embarrassed by the source material like the Transformers movies sometimes were. This is pure cartoon brought to life. Okay, so visually, it's a 10/10. But let's talk about the tone, because this is where I get a little nervous. Travis Knight is directing this, and that gives me a lot of hope because Bumblebee was fantastic. They're clearly going for a fun romp adventure vibe. But the Earth stuff, the office humor, the HR jokes. I worry that we might be veering too close to Thor, Love and Thunder territory when we really need a Thor, Ragnarok balance. If the jokes overpower the substance, I'm going to have an issue. We haven't had a live-action He-Man since the Dolph Lundgren movie in 1987, which, let's be honest, was kind of a disaster. This has the opportunity to fix that. The visuals in Eternia, the costumes, the sheer scale, it looks incredible. It looks like they're taking the lore seriously. One last thing I have to mention, the music. I heard hints of the 80s theme in there. If they can take that classic theme and give it the Hans Zimmer treatment, make it an epic orchestral score, this movie is going to fly. If you're playing to the 80s nostalgia, you have to give us the music. So, I was skeptical, but this trailer did the job. It got me ready to go to Eternia. It feels like a nice change of pace from the usual Marvel, DC, and Star Wars cycle. But what did you guys think? Did you like the Earth scenes, or do you just want to get straight to Grayskull? What do you think of Skeletor's look? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, and if you want more unfiltered content, don't forget to subscribe to Redframe. Meanwhile, I will be playing with my He-Man toys.